Trump's NASA pick says the military will inevitably put troops in space. President-elect Donald Trump's choice to be NASA's next administrator, Jared Isaacman, said Wednesday that as the U.S. establishes more of a human presence in space, it will eventually need Space Force Guardians stationed in the domain to protect its economic interests. Isaacman, a tech billionaire who has traveled to space twice on commercial missions, said exploration and economic ambitions will drive more commercial and civil activity in space in the coming years, from space mining to NASA Discovery missions. While some of that work will be done by robotic probes or remote operators, some of it will also require human input, he said. In 2021, Isaacman self-funded a mission to space aboard a SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule, the first ever spaceflight crewed by only civilians. In September, he took his second trip to space as part of a SpaceX program called Polaris. During that mission, he and 3 crewmates performed the first commercial spacewalk. Isaacman is not the first to suggest that the military may one day have troops in space. The former second-in-command at U.S. Space Command, retired Lieutenant General John Shaw, said in 2020 that the Defense Department would one day send Guardians to operate command centers or perform other missions in the domain. Other military officials have suggested it could be several decades before Space Force personnel deploy to orbit. Isaacman didn't offer a timeline for his prediction, but suggested that a military presence in space could coincide with future NASA Moon and Mars missions. If you want to learn more about this story, head to militarytimes.com and defensenews.com.